Probably one of the most high-paced and glamorous jobs in the world is being a model. But the amount of grit you need to be able to survive the industry is out of this world. Thousands of young men and women have spent most of their lives trying to land a contract. And if they do, the next step is the hardest, to keep the workflow coming. Some models only do a single walk through their life and never get another chance, while for others, an influx of opportunities come gushing through. At the cream of the crop, the supermodels have spent most of their glory days walking one runway or another. Several of these models have turned their success stories beyond the runway and made a successful name for themselves. So, for today, we'll be listing how supermodels spend their millions. Gisele Bundchen. With a whopping net worth of $400 million, Gisele Bundchen holds the title of the richest supermodel in the world. This Brazilian supermodel was discovered in a mall in Sao Paulo by Elite Model Management and placed second in the contest. From there, she relocated to pursue her modeling career. Her breakthrough came in 1996 during the New York Fashion Week. This model has a Los Angeles mansion that's worth $50 million, which she built with her husband Tom Brady. Aside from the mansion, she's also up to date with clothing and apparel that she also chooses for her children. She also spends money for a personal body trainer, and she also splurged on her wedding with Tom Brady back in 2009 that went on for days. Besides living in luxury, Bundchen also does her share of charity work and is an ardent supporter of environmental causes. She also donated to Brazil's Zero Hunger Initiative and the Japanese Red Cross Society. Claudia Schiffer. Claudia Schiffer is a German model, actress, and fashion designer who is also one of the most famous and richest supermodels of time with a net worth of $60 million. This legendary 90s supermodel made her breakthrough during a guest photo shoot back in 1989, and she was also dubbed as the Ice Queen and was known for being diligent, disciplined, and free of scandal. With 30 years in the industry, she is a well-respected name in modeling, with over 1,000 magazine covers. Aside from modeling, she is also an entrepreneur and was known for acting in several movies. Schiffer also donates to non-profit organizations, which started when she served as a member of the committee of the Arts and Entertainment Support Community of UNICEF, and she also serves as the UK Goodwill Ambassador of the organization. Cindy Crawford, known for her signature mole above the lip, and as one of the 5 original supermodels, Crawford has an estimated net worth of $200 million. One of the most popular models during the 1980s and the 90s, she appeared on the cover of Vogue, Elle, Cosmopolitan, and People magazine, and has participated in various runway shows for Chanel, Versace, and Calvin Klein, to name a few. Retiring from the modeling industry in 2000, she became a businesswoman and established the meaningful beauty line of beauty products with Dr. Jean-Louis Sabat. Although she does occasional model work from time to time. She launched the Cindy Crawford Home Collection furniture line in 2005 and the Cindy Crawford Style Home Goods line for JCPenney in 2009. She also has a furniture line called Cindy Crawford Home with Raymore and Flanagan. Aside from these business ventures, she is also into real estate and has several impressive properties under her name. As a wealthy person, she has been very vocal about her charity work involving leukemia. Since her little brother died from it back when she was just a child, she continuously donates to organizations for medical research, and she has been a longtime supporter of the pediatric oncology program at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Naomi Campbell. Discovered at the age of 15, Naomi Lane Campbell was one of the original supermodels who turned heads from the late 1980s to the 1990s. A model, actress, and businesswoman, she made a name for herself outside the runway and even has a released studio album and has several acting appearances both in television and film. Life was not all glamour and diamonds for this supermodel, since she also suffered from drug and alcohol addiction and entered rehab in 1999. Hailed as the most famous black model of all time, she has been outspoken about the racial bias and discrimination that exists in the fashion industry. She's also a supporter of the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund and even organized a Versace fashion show back in 1998. And she's also an ardent supporter of breakthrough breast cancer, which her mother has battled beforehand. Adriana Lima. Considered as one of the new supers or a highly paid fashion model with a renowned reputation by Model.com, Adriana Lima is popularly known for being a Victoria's Secret angel from 1999 to 2018 and was the brand's longest running model. This Brazilian beauty Beauty is the world's second highest paid model next to Gisele Bundchen, with a net worth of $95 million. A devout Roman Catholic, she is known for bringing a copy of the Bible with her backstage before she walks the runway. Along with that, she also does a lot of charitable work and is known for supporting Caminos da Luz, Paths of Light, an orphanage based in Salvador. She helps with the construction to expand the orphanage and buys clothes for poor children in Salvador, Bahia. In 2009, she made an appearance on the Turkish version of Deal or No Deal, wherein the prize money she won went to a hospital in Istanbul for children fighting leukemia. Tyra Banks, this American model turned TV personality, has been one of the most successful models whose career flourished outside of the runway. Banks is also an accomplished businesswoman, writer, producer, and actress. She is the first African-American woman to grace the cover of GQ magazine and was also a Victoria's Secret angel from 1997 to 2005. She had a lot of reality shows credited under her name, one of the most popular being America's Next Top Model, which she created and executively produced back in 2003 up until its 22nd season. She also penned a young adult novel entitled Model Land, which became a New York Times bestseller in 2011 and was also named as one of the most influential people by Time magazine. With a $90 million net worth, she is known to be frugal and was once told by her accountants to spend some damn money. Banks is also known for creating the T-Zone program, which aimed at leadership and life skills development that later turned from a camp into a public charity, the Tyra Banks T-Zone. She also founded the Tyra Banks Scholarship, a fund aimed at providing African-American girls the opportunity to attend her alma mater, Immaculate Heart High School. Heidi Klum, known for being the first German model to be a Victoria's Secret angel, Heidi Klum went on to become a businesswoman, actress, TV host, and producer. She also became a judge and host of Germany's Next Top Model and Project Runway. Forbes magazine estimated her net worth was $20 million back in May 2011, making her one of the world's top-earning models. Aside from modeling and being a TV personality, Klum is also known for designing her own pieces of jewelry and clothing line, as well as creating paintings and sculptures. In regards to her expenditures, before she divorced British singer and songwriter Seal, the couple bought a $14.2 million mansion together in an exclusive suburb of Los Angeles. After splitting with her former husband, Heidi Klum downsized to a slightly smaller Bel Air mansion with a price tag of $9.8 million. In 2018, she bought a $5.1 million penthouse in New York City. In 2011, she led the Walk for Kids, a fundraiser that raised money and awareness for the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, and was also active with the Red Cross. Joan Smalls, Puerto Rican model and actress Joan Smalls Rodriguez, was also included in Forbes magazine's World's Highest Paid Models back in 2013 with earnings over $3 million, and is also considered by Models.com as one of the new supers, and was even ranked as the #1 model as well. She is also known for aiding Project Sunshine, a nonprofit organization that helps children with medical needs. She also participated in the Jeans for Refugees campaign, which was a fundraising initiative dedicated to helping refugees around the world, with all proceeds going to the International Rescue Committee. She has also been involved with the Garden of Dreams Foundation, a nonprofit organization that works with the Madison Square Garden Company and MSG Networks Incorporated to positively impact the lives of children facing obstacles. Gigi Hadid, the youngest model included in this list, Gigi Hadid, was born Helena Noura Hadid and made her debut in the top 50 models of Models.com. She has made 35 appearances on International Vogue magazine covers in 4 years and was named International Model of the Year by British Fashion Council. Living life in the fast lane, she is one of the most in-demand models as of now. In September 2020, Hadid gave birth to her daughter Kai, whom she shares with former One Direction member Zayn Malik. Hadid is known for owning a $4 million, £3 million New York apartment in the trendy NoHo area, where she spends most of her time thanks to her career. She participated in MasterChef back in January 2016, wherein she raised $25,000 for a Lyme disease charity, Global Lyme Alliance. After winning the show, she announced the launch of her Gigi Journal Part 2, a quarantine journal collaboration with V Magazine, in July of 2020, of which percentage of the sales of the journal was donated to 4 organizations: Black Lives Matter, the NAACP, the ACLU, and Campaign Zero, with a personal donation by Hadid. Kate Moss. Rising to fame during the late 1990s and part of the heroic chic fashion trend, Kate Moss was also one of the most sought-after models at the time. She is well known for her collaborations with Calvin Klein that led to her fashion icon status. Working as a fashion designer, Moss is also a contributing editor for British Vogue. Vogue. Moss was known for being under media scrutiny due to her drug use and party lifestyle, which cost her some projects back then. Upon being cleared of these charges, she resumed modeling and even became Forbes' top-earning model back in 2012, with estimated earnings of $9.2 million in a year. She's also known for giving to a good cause and is a supporter of War Child, a charity with a mission to support children and young people affected by armed conflict and war. Moss also exerted effort in the launch of the Salmon Ruby charity in March 2006. The charity was started to provide funding for the education and shelter of Thai children. The Salmon Ruby organization is named after a friend of Moss's, Samantha Archer Fayette, and her 6-month-old daughter, Ruby Rose, who were killed by the tsunami while visiting Thailand. That concludes today's list of famous supermodels and how they spend their millions. It's good to know that these models also give their fair share in helping the community. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.